You know, we're always told that to get more confidence, we need to learn some new trick or memorize some new line. But what if I told you that's all completely backward? What if real core confidence isn't about building something new, but about getting back something you lost a long, long time ago? So let's start right here with this question, because honestly, it changes the entire game. What if you were born with all the confidence you could ever need, but somewhere along the way, it just got buried? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig it up. We're going to find out where it went, and more importantly, how to get it back for good. First things first, why is this even a conversation worth having? Because, let's be real, deep, authentic confidence, it's basically a superpower. It is the secret sauce that changes literally every interaction you'll ever have. See, at its very core, confidence sends out this powerful, almost primal signal that says, I've got this, I trust myself, and I can handle whatever comes my way. On an evolutionary level, that's just incredibly attractive. It signals that you're confident, you're capable, and you make people feel safe. I mean, just look at this. It makes the point perfectly, doesn't it? Imagine your life is on the line. Who are you picking? The guy who's hemming and hawing, radiating doubt, or the one who looks you in the eye and tells you with absolute certainty that he's got it under control? It's a no-brainer. And here's the thing, in a million smaller ways, people are making that same choice about you every single day. So if confidence is such a superpower, why do so many of us feel like we're walking around with kryptonite in our pockets? The myth is that some guys are just born with it and others aren't. That's just not true. The real story, your story, it starts way back. Seriously, think about it. What's a baby? A baby is a tiny, demanding rock star. They scream for the spotlight and get it. Toddlers, they'll sing their hearts out, completely off key, and fully expect you to give them a round of applause. They're unapologetically the center of their own universe. And that was you. You came into this world hardwired with that same sense of self-worth. But then, well then, the world happens. As we got older, that unconditional self-belief started getting conditions attached to it. We were told to be quiet, don't show off, don't make a fuss. We started hearing phrases just like these from adults, from teachers, from other kids. Sound familiar? It wasn't just one comment. It was a slow, steady chipping away of our natural-born confidence. And here's where the psychology gets absolutely brutal. Some research suggests that for a kid to grow up with healthy self-esteem, they need to hear about 8 positive, encouraging comments to cancel out the damage of just one negative one. 8 to 1. Now be honest, how many of us can say we actually got that ratio? For most of us, it was probably the other way around. And that's the stuff that builds the foundation of self-doubt we live with as adults. Okay? Now for the good part. Let's get practical. This is the tool. And I'm not talking about just staring in the mirror and chanting some empty affirmations. This is a very specific visualization exercise designed to go right back to the source of the problem and fix it. All right, I know what some of you might be thinking right now. Inner child visualization. Come on, man, this sounds a little woo-woo. And you know what? I get it. It sounds unconventional. But trust me on this. And just try it with an open mind. The most powerful tools often feel a little strange at first. Okay, so here's exactly what you're going to do. Find a quiet spot. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. In your mind, I want you to go back to the house you grew up in. Walk through it and find him, the younger you. Maybe he's 5, 6, maybe 7 years old. And in your mind, you're going to take that little kid by the hand and bring him into your life right now. Show him your apartment, your car, your phone, all this cool stuff he couldn't even imagine. Then you look him right in the eye and tell him that you are his protector now. You're the awesome older brother he always needed. And then you sit him down and you tell him all the things that you so desperately needed to hear back then. And you don't hold back. You say things like this, but with real feeling, with real conviction. You're giving yourself the unconditional praise and support that maybe you didn't get enough of. You're letting that kid know he's safe and he's awesome. Do this for just 10 minutes a day. That little kid is still in there. And by healing him, you unlock the confident man you're meant to be. So I know the next logical question is, okay, that sounds nice, but how does a little mental movie actually create real, tangible change in my confidence out in the world? Well, it's not magic, it's about understanding how your own brain is wired. You've probably heard this idea before, right? It's the reason your heart pounds during a scary movie, even though you know it's not real. A vividly imagined experience can create a very real emotional and even a neurological response in your body. Now, this phrase is a bit of an oversimplification, but it points us in exactly the right direction. So let's get a little more precise. It's not that your conscious, logical brain is fooled into thinking you're actually time traveling. Of course not. The real work is happening on a much deeper level. What you're doing is consciously creating new, positive, powerful emotional imprints on your subconscious mind. You know, the part of your brain that runs about 95% of your life on autopilot, your gut feelings, your automatic reactions, your baseline level of confidence. And hey, this isn't some wacky idea we just came up with. This has a name in serious psychology. It's called reparenting. It is a legitimate and recognized technique used in powerful therapies like IFS and EMDR, therapies designed to heal deep-seated trauma. You are literally acting as the strong, caring, supportive parent that you needed. So think of it this way. Every time you do this exercise, you're not just daydreaming. You're being a psychological surgeon. You're going in, you're healing old wounds, and you're overwriting old negative programming with a new core belief that you are worthy, you are capable, and you are safe. And over time, that new internal reality just can't help but project outward as cool, calm, natural confidence. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, so let's pull back and boil this all down into 3 simple, actionable rules you can take away and start using today. Alright, rule number 1. Confidence is an inside job. Stop trying to get it from other people's approval. It has to come from within. Rule number 2. Your self-talk becomes your self-belief. That conversation you have in your own head, especially when you do this exercise, is the single most important conversation of your life. And number 3, your past does not have to equal your future. You have the power to go back, to heal those old wounds, and to build the man you want to be right now. Okay, try out these exercises and see how it works. But if you want to know why your looks matter way less than you think, watch this video on the screen right now. It shows you a secret hack to attract super hot women no matter what you look like. Watch it right now.